Assalamu alaikum. I give mic to L8009. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Can you see the screen?
Yes, please.
Okay, screen
Yes.
is okay, and you can hear me very well. Okay,
Yeah, I
good.
can hear you. Yes,
Okay.
please.
Have you downloaded the material, this lesson as well?
Please, not yet.
Okay, not yet. Okay. And
Inshallah.
what about the previous lessons? Have you downloaded as well or printed them or not?
You know, I usually print in my school, so when I go, inshallah, I'll print all together.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Okay, we start our class. First of all, I like to mention that this online Quran class has been extended for your benefit of until the last Thursday of March 2018. The reason behind is that the classes on at Bethel Futu for some reasons were postponed and cancelled. So in order to make up the lessons in which were meant to be taught there, we are extending that one. So every Thursday the class will continue apart from next Thursday, but after that, the last Thursday of the year of this year, there will be no class. So that is the Jalsa. And please remember, there will be no class on the last Thursday. Okay, last Thursday, and after that we will come back. So in this lesson, we will learn, inshallah, 12 words which are used in place of personal nouns in the Arabic language. And you have to reflect over the following examples, as is basically you can understand very well if you have attended the last class lesson number 8, because that was personal pronoun. We discussed about personal pronouns which come in front of a noun, okay, and or a verb. But this time we are learning about attached pronouns, which they may come at the end of a noun or a verb. Now, all these examples have been given, and also the particle. Now, remember that attached pronouns may come on three categories. We know there are only three categories classification of a kalima, of a word. An Arabic word can be classified either into as a noun or a fi'l, a verb, or a particle, a preposition. Now, we discussed about third person, second person, first person, who is the speaking, who is listening, and if we speak of someone, that is a third person, out, ghaib, or remote, distant, ba'id. Now, in this case, table 9.1, if you just look on that, it says third person masculine. It means we are speaking about a person, male or female, who is away from we are speaking about him or her, and that is not our the direct contact, but we are speaking about. So if say the word kitabun means book, a book, kitabun. And if we attach who, which means him, who, it will be kitabuhu, his book. So in this case is a attached pronoun and also a, in some sort of a possession, yani kitabuhu, his book. Now, who sometime it becomes he, we will come afterwards. Now, the word kitab is a noun, and if we attach for one person, male who is away or distant and ba'id, we say who. So kitabuhu. And remember in lesson number 8 when we spoke about the personal pronoun, we use the word who as well. For example, if I say huwa Khalidun, he is Khalid. Yeah, the very well-known and famous, well-read, well-recited Surah Al-Ikhlas, and we recite Qul huwallahu ahad. Say that he is Allah one, the one, huwallahu ahad. So kitabuhu, his book. Okay, so his could be to God as well. And if we take, in the context of the Holy Quran, refer to Quran, kitabuhu, it means the book of Allah. But if we take that word in a personal context, it could be a human being. Okay, the same attached pronoun is used for male and for God as well. It does not mean that God has the manpower. God is not neutral. God has no neither male nor female, but this is the human limitation in the language that we ascribe or we use this male pronouns, attached pronouns, or personal pronouns with God. Otherwise, in the Holy Quran, categorically it mentions that nothing can be compared to the divinity, to Allah the Exalted. Now, kitabuhu, his book. Now, if the kalima hu, if we use with a verb, and in this case, I have chosen kallama. So, kallama means he spoke, he talked, uh, he communicated. So, kallamahu, he spoke to him. Kallamahu, he spoke to him. So, kallama is a verb. He spoke. To whom he talked, he spoke. Who? That male person. So, kallamahu, he spoke to him, to a male person. And then we have the preposition or harf particle, it is called, is ila, means towards. Okay, towards. So if we make that he with that, it will be ilayhi, to him, ilayhi. So it could be ilayhi, like for example, say inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Look, ilayhi, he means him, and in this case that will be God. But as I have written here, H without capital letter, not block letter, is a common small letter. So definitely is not being spoken about God, because traditionally and grammatically we use a block letter, H block or A block for God Almighty. So ilahi, to him, to that male person. So kitabuhu kallamahu ilayhi, these who attachment at the end, the attached pronoun, or at the last attached one letter, have come many times in the Quran. And then we come to the dual. we last lesson we touched about the subject of duality, the dual, that it has the double identity. So if there are two people, we say kitabuhuma, their book. And remember, in the dual, there is no gender specific in dual. They both apply on male or female. That is why in the bracket I have put M for male, F for female. So kitabuhuma, their book or book of the both could be mixed, male or female, or two males or two females, nothing. It could be mixed or same gender, no problem. So kitabuhuma, their book, and kallamahuma, because if I say there, the translation cannot carry the message. I am speaking about two or more, but huma in Arabic is very number specific in this case. So kallama is our focal verb, and this time we are using with huma. Kallama huma, he spoke to both. So both, again, huma could be two males, two females, or husband and wife, brother and sister, whatever. So it could be both. So ilayhima, to them both. Again, remember, in here, if I say this huma with the dhamma, but in this case it has no change in the meaning. Huma or hima, they remain the same, only to facilitate a reader. This is the tradition in Arabic language. They convert from dhamma or change from dhamma to kasra. If a letter, if a word becomes thaqil or heavy on tongue, so in order to have a good flow and facility for the reader, and also, they change that stroke from dhamma to kasra. Otherwise, and also this has come after when there are preposition. For example, ila, one, and if there is a be as well, so it would be bihima. Okay, not bihuma, or be, it could be bihima. So ila, ilayhima, to them both. So kitabuhuma, kallamahuma, ilayhima. Now we come to three plus, that the plural. We spoke about one, who, huma, and whom. In the last class, I repeatedly advise you to memorize many times. You have to repeat that one so that become your part of your memory. You memorize, like, for example, huwa, huma, hum. And in this case, who, huma, whom, the same, only in personal pronouns, in the first, they say huwa, yani for one person, huwa, that is a remote ba'id male person. But in the attached pronoun, those components and those words which are attached at the end of a verb, of a noun or a preposition, then not huwa, but only who will suffice. And this is the case of ilayhi or kitabuhu, or any word. So whom also becomes him when it is used after a preposition. Look, kitabuhuma, kitabu and whom. Now, basically, if it returns back, it would be kitabun, kitabun. Now, kitabun, and the next preposition attached pronoun is whom, then it loses its tanween and only one stroke remains. So it will be kitabuhum, their book. It could be at least three male or mixed gathering as well. So it includes all that, their book, male and female. But if there are only particular female that the word hunna will come, inshallah ta'ala, we will discuss afterwards. So their book, Kitabuhum, if there is not specifically mentioned about in the sentence about the women, then it could mean both male and female, three, or if there is a specific gender mention afterwards, then definitely it means only men. Last time I give you the example. If I say innal muslimina, then it means surely male and female uh, submissive people, submitting people, Muslim people, uh, including male and female together. But as soon as I say innal muslimina wal muslimat, so because gender specific word has been mentioned in that context, just after that one, opposite, then al muslimina, the translation will be, or understanding should be restricted to only male submissive submitting people towards Allah. So Muslimin only, and al muslimat only then for the female especially. So that is in the case of like that. For example, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And if you just think and reflect over Assalamu alaikum, you will feel what is the message behind. Also, in essence, in grammatically as well. So, kallamahum, he spoke to all. So, at least three people are there, and male, female, I have already told you. So, ilayhim, to all of them. Ila, and then him, because of ila, whom has changed to him. No change in the meaning, just to facilitate the reading, and this happens. Now we come to exercise 1, tamreen 1. Tamreen in Arabic means exercise. Okay, so these are the words which are very familiar. If you read the Quran, you know that these words have been mentioned many times. The first word is malaikatahu. Now translate the following words of the Holy Quran. We know that malak is means angel, and malaika or the malaika is the plural of malak. So malakun kareem, a honored angel, malakun kareem. In hadha illa malakun kareem has come in Surah Yusuf, and malak has come also somewhere else as well. So malaikatahu means his angels. So now his angels, his refers to God Almighty, Allah the Exalted. So malaikatahu will be translation his angels, and his H will be kept block and capital because it refers to God. So the translation, the word will dictate the translation, the correct translation, what will be his translation. Because if I say kutubihi or kitabuhu, it could refer to both, because unless it is specified. But malaika, we know that is angelic entity, and Allah is the creator, and divine association is needed here. There is no precedence that it could be related to human being, humankind. So malaikatahu, and the second one is fi. So fi means in, and he means it. So it is refers to a thing. And very famous example, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. So remember, now we are in lesson number 9. By the grace of Allah, we are able to apply the grammar concept and the rules behind a structure and that wording. So fihi, in it. So deen, the next word is deen. Deen means religion, way of life, or canon. So deenihim, it's also deenuhum. If there will be deenuhum, it will deenu then it will be the whom. Dinuhum, their religion, perfectly right. And dinihim, because noon carries a kasra, then whom becomes him, and then dinihim, their religion, their way of life. Okay. Now dinihim, fabashirhum, fa, so bashir, give glad tidings, and to whom fabashirhum, give them glad tidings or give glad news, whom, to them, fabashirhum, give them good news. That will be an idiomatic translation, running translation. But if say fa, then like inna a'tainaka al-kawthar fasalli lirabbika, so or then, so bashir, give good news, fabashir, good news, hum, them, fabashirhum, so give good news to them. Okay, yudkhiluhum, again the word yudkhilu, he enters, enters another person. Okay, he yudkhiluhum, that he will enter, or yeah, he enters them. وَيُدْخِلُهُمْ جَنَّاتٍ تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ. Has come this in the Quran. For example, it's a great promise in Surah As-Saf. I like to mention here now. This one. So it says, يَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ ذُنُوبَكُمْ وَيُدْخِلْكُمْ جَنَّاتٍ, that he will make them enter. Yeah, he will make them enter. Make kum, you. He will make you to enter, because kum is, as we last time covered, is a second person. But this time we are speaking and concentrating on the third person, those who are remote. So yudkhiluhum, he will make them to enter. He will enter them. Yudkhilum, he will enter them. Alayhim, again ala, ulaika ala hudam min rabbihim. Ala, upon. Okay, we say sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Sallallahu alayhi. So alayhim. Quran Kareem says ulaika alayhim, and afterwards there's a curse of Allah. So alayhim, upon them. Alayhi, upon him. Alayhima, upon both of them. Alayhim, upon your own, many of them, at least 3. So Nabiyun means prophet, one prophet. So Nabiyuhum, their prophet. So their prophet means that they believe in that prophet, their master, their prophet. So Nabiyuhum, their prophet. And fawqahum, fawq, upon, top, hum, them, fawqahum, upon them. So there are some other meaning as well, but this will suffice this time. So fawqa darajat, and it has come also a word for place, adverb of place, you see. Fawqahum. So bain, again, between. Bainahum, between them. Bainahum. Bain, one. Bainahu, between him. Bainaha, and bainahum. So all these examples at the end is whom, who, huma, like that. So ma'ahu, ma'a, with, company, who, him, with him, ma'ahu, and bihi, with it, with him, with it. It depends the context in which it is being used. So naf'ihima, naf'in means profit, and naf'ihima, profit of the both, or advantage, profit, P-R-F-I-T, profit, gain. Ismuhuma, sin, huma, both of them. Ismuhuma, sin of both of those of them. It could be, this time in this context, it has been used about gambling and intoxication in Surah Al-Baqarah. Ismuhuma kabir. So ismuhuma, their sin, lahu, for him. Now we know that Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Li means for. So sometime if it is used alone, li becomes la, for. When it is joined with the next without attached pronoun, there is lil masjid, lil arb, and different words can be used. Li, for, basic meaning. But li turns into la with fatha to remove the thaql, the heaviness on tongue, tafkhim on tongue. So lahu, and for him, or anfusahum. Anfus is the plural of nafs. So nafsun, if there is one soul, nafsin wahida, kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. And anfus is the plural of nafs. So anfusahum, their souls or their beings, unki jaane. Okay, so that can be used. So these are 15 examples which you have to write down its translation, and like to find out more examples from your daily recitation of the Quran. Okay, I think I have to give mic to someone. So if there is Assalamu alaikum, L8010.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam. Okay, we have covered first page of lesson 9. So did you follow me?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the difference between kitabuhuma and kitabuhum? Kitabuhum, kitabuhuma, what is the difference?
Sorry, Murabbi Sahab, I've forgotten.
Okay, this one, kitabuhu and kitabuhuma. Kitabuhuma and kitabuhum, these two. This one.
Kitabuhu is talking about one person's book, and Huma is talking about more than one person.
More than one person, and maximum how many?
Maximum 2, 3 or 2.
You can see on the screen and then let me know. Kitabuhuma.
2.
Yes, only 2, not 3. And
Yeah.
kitabuhum.
3. 3 plus.
3 plus. Okay, that's good. And do you know why this huma has changed to hima sometime? Why this dhamma takes he, like who to he, huma to hima, and whom to him? Why?
It's for male female difference.
No, not like that. If huma or hima remains the same, no change in gender.
Okay.
What about I told the class that in order to remove the faqal, heaviness, this is a traditionally it is changed from dhamma to kasra for the fluent reading to have a flow in
Yes.
reading. It is changed. Okay,
Yes.
it does not change the meaning.
Right. Okay.
It does not change the meaning. So
Yes.
what will be the translation of dinihim?
Dinihim, their faith.
Okay, good. Their faith, their religion. And if I say dinuhum, what will be the
Still their
translation?
faith, no change.
No change. So dinuhum and dinihim remains the same. Okay.
Yes.
For example, okay, good. Jazakumullah. Now I'll give mic to another person. Assalamu alaikum. M004 7004. Assalamu alaikum. Are you here? No. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. What's your ID, Nasu sir?
7049.
Okay. So 7049. Huh?
Yeah. M7049, please.
Okay. Okay. Please all the time come with your ID, or when you come you can change. I have changed now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No problem. 7049. Okay. Do you have any question?
No, I understand fully well.
Okay, that's good.
And the second
Because
time,
I am purposefully doing slowly, so that because I know that there are different the people who are taking part from different walks of life, because of their time, their age, and their availability, like that, their engagements. Okay, so you covered this page, is okay?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Okay, good. So that's fine. Okay, now we move to the next. Okay, we come to now the female. Is kitabuha kallamaha ilayha. Who has changed to ha? Very famous example, we say Hadrat Uthman bin Affan radiyallahu anhu and Hadrat Aisha radiyallahu anha, to her radiyallahu anha, and who for male and ha for female. So kitabuhu, his book, and her book will be kitabuha. Kallama, he spoke, ha to her, who to him. So kallamaha. Ilayhi, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi to him, and ilayha to her. So only a slight addition of alif, and it will refer to female. Okay. Now we come to huma. We know that there is no difference in male or female. Kitabuhuma, kallamahuma, ilayhima. On last 9.1, it was the same, and here as well. it applied to both. Now we come to hunna. This is kitabuhunna, their book of at least 3 females. Kallamahunna, he spoke. Now again, kallama is a verb. We are not, this time concentrating on verb, but kallama means male, not female, remember. Okay, inshallah we will learn afterwards what will be when it is with female. So kallama, he spoke. Hunna, to them. In translation it is not clear to them who, but because of hunna we quickly should be recognizing that he spoke to females, 3 females at least, 3 plus. So ilayhinna, to all of them. So very famous one passage from the Quran about husband and wife. Hunna libasul lakum wa antum libasul lahun. So lahun, for them. Hunna, they, female wives. Libasun, a garment for you. Wa antum, and you, male. Libasul lahunna. So ilayhinna, to all of them. Lahunna, for them. So in Surah Nur, you will find many examples of hunna or hinna. وَاللَّاتِي تَخَافُونَ نُشُوزَهُنَّ. Nushuzahunna, their disobedience, their rebellion behavior. So if you just memorize these one, who, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ha, huma, hunna. 10, 15, 20 times, the translation will be very, very easy. Now, again, it's here nushuzun, disobedience. Arjulun, feet. And rijlun is 1. Saqain, calf, pindliya is 2. Calves, basically calves. Saqain, 2. Okay, and rafa'a, he raised. Ardun, width. Duna, beside. Yadun, a hand. Aidain, 2 hands. And iddatun, period. This is our hard words, because you have to memorize, otherwise you cannot do the translation of these, all that. This translation cannot be done. These are 23 words. This is basically key to hard words. So laha, quickly. Laha, for her. Alayha, upon her. Lahunna, like for example we say sallallahu alayhi, and alayha, in essence, that if you are praying for some female, then alayha, in essence, or many other usages. Lahunna, for them. Fihinna, in them. Fihinna, in their matter, concerning them. Nushuzahunna, we covered disobedience, their rebellious behavior. Saqayha, her calves, 2 legs and calf, 1 calf, right and left, that above ankle. So saqun and saqain and saqayha. Basically, that you will be saying that where the noon has gone. Inshallah, the future lessons we will learn about how the noon is dropped, in what cases noon is dropped. Okay, so arshun, we know this, very, very famous. It means throne, and arshaha, her throne. Ahlaha, ahlun, family, and ahlaha, her family. Qawm means nation, and huma, the nation of 2, both of the nation of qawmuhuma, zinatuhunna. So you have to do all that. I think I should give mic to one person. This is the last, and then we conclude our lesson today. It's quite big lesson, but it is worth to go slowly, because lesson number 8 and 9 are very important. Every lesson is important, but lesson 8 and 9 are founding bricks outside noun, because we are now attaching words before noun and after noun, and then this structure is becoming fatty, and more branches would come within that. Okay, so if I give my to it's not here. M7008. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, Hafsa.
Walaikum salam. Okay, do you have any question with regards to lesson number 9 so far?
No, I'm all right, Hafsa. Jazakallah.
Okay, jazakumullah. Thank you very much. How would you translate awladahunna?
Awladahunna.
Number 17.
Yeah, hunna means the female more than 3, so their progeny.
Not more than 3, at least 3.
At least 3.
At least 3. Yeah, 3 plus. Because if you say 3 plus, at least 3, and then you can plus whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So what will be the translation?
So their, that's the female 3 plus, their progeny. Their children.
Yes, that's good. Okay, good. And what will be rafa'a means he raised, rafa'aha. What shall be translated?
Rafa'a, he raised, ha, her, he raised her.
Okay, if I say rafa'ahu, then
he raised him.
Rafa'ahuma.
He raised 2, either 2 male or 2 female.
Yes, and rafa'ahum.
He raised them male.
Yes, and because I am not mentioning about hunna, so then it include both.
Yeah.
And if I say rafa'ahunna, then there is no chance of male included. Yes. So what will be?
He raised them females.
Yes. Okay. Female. Okay. So it means that these 23 examples you can manipulate for the sake of practice, and do the translation from that angle, from different angles. So it will be okay. So that's good. Please, I would say that you after. There will be a lesson next Thursday, but not after that. Okay, the last Thursday of this year there will be no class, and then we will come back. And when we shall complete 10 lesson number 10, you see, the next Thursday we will try to complete lesson 9 as well, and also lesson 10 or even 9. Then a full lesson will be reserved or dedicated to solving or checking the previous exercises. No new lesson. First we have to, is any problem with lesson 1, 2, 3, any exercises you have done. We will just make sure that you do all the exercises, and if you have any problem, I will check, randomly check, and inshallah ta'ala on website the solved examples will also be uploaded, so that you can match your findings with the correct on our hand, and inshallah that it will work. Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Now we conclude this lesson.